Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Wheels World, and today we are looking at an incredible piece of wrestling figure work. Yeah, it is incredible. It's from Jazwares. Yes, it's another AEW set, and I've got to say, I saw somebody walking around for the love of wrestling with this item. And I never saw another one on the stalls. So I went on a little figure hunt with AJWF. As you may have seen in a previous video. If you've not seen that video, go and check it out. So we're there, we're looking around, and I saw it. I was like, do I or don't I? And I'm so glad I did. It is the Acclaimed free box set. The free pack, the Scissor Me Daddy set. Oh my god. This is just the box. And it's got a little flap that opens. And look at that. Look, they are incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I honestly could not leave that in the shop. I could not miss out on that set again. So, I literally, in my head, I was just like, Scissor Me Daddy! Oh, still recording? Oh, oh no! Yeah! So, yes, the Acclaimed free box set. I thought I'd stop that. Oh dear. So, yeah, absolute brilliant box set. And honestly, I said to AJ, if they had two, I would have got two. Because, if I'm all honest, I am not a person to keep stuff in their boxes. However, this is one that I would have kept boxed. But I also wanted them out of the box. So, join me in a few minutes when I've got these bad boys out of the box. So, finally got them out of the packaging. God, it actually took more time than I thought. So, just to have a quick look at these figures. Now, Billy Gunn's hat fell off. I don't know why it's gone. It's there somewhere. So, Billy Gunn. Now, this one, not too sure about the face on this one. But other than that, everything else is actually pretty good on this Billy Gunn. The face scan isn't the greatest. He actually looks more like who's that I'm thinking of now? He looks like someone else, put it that way. It doesn't look like Billy Gunn. And it's seriously, I mean, considering it's in the Acclaimed set, and you've got the tongue out faces on those two, and you haven't got it on Billy Gunn, he looked kind of too serious and a bit grumpy. So that is Billy Gunn. So Anthony Bowens, if that's right, I can't remember. Anthony Bowens. Now, I'm gonna be the first to admit, when I first saw the Acclaimed, I wasn't a huge fan of the Acclaimed. It's, to me, I obviously, the first time I saw them, I didn't get the gimmick. I didn't get who they were. I didn't like the whole Caster coming out on the microphone, the earphones around his neck. I just didn't get it at the time. But after a few months of watching them and everything, it actually caught on. And I think they became a lot better when they became face rather than heel. I think they play better faces than heels. Now, if I'm understanding rightly, these two have actually split up now. They're no longer the Acclaimed, so there's no longer any Scissor business going on, which is actually quite unfortunate because I actually thought they were a great tag team, and I think they became tag team champions once, did they? I could very well be wrong though. Anyway, enough of that. The Max Caster figure is absolutely brilliant. You get 2 heads with him. This one, I've actually swapped the heads because this isn't the original hat, the original face that was on it in the box. But it is really, really good. I'm not sure whether the hat's actually supposed to go on him or not because it seems. I think it's his hair. His hair seems to sort of unmold it from what it's supposed to look like and everything. So it looks a bit odd, but it's nothing big. The headphones, I think they could have done with being that slightly a little bit longer, so that they sort of droop down over the front of him, rather than sort of staying here. I think they should have been a little bit longer, but then I don't use headphones because I've got hearing aids and everything, so I don't really know whether it's the right placement, and I don't really take much notice when I'm just watching them come to the ring and everything as to how the placement was. I love the fact that this shirt on Caster is like a glistening style top. So where was I? I got interrupted. I had to pause. I was going on about Max Caster. I like the how the t-shirt is glistened. It's like a what do you call it? Glittery effect. It's actually really, really good. Really, really good figure. The Anthony Bowens figure, they couldn't do any better with that. I don't think. I really, really do love that figure. The colours of it is absolutely brilliant. It's the same with Caster. The colours are ace. They really, really are. And as I said in a previous video, it would be a real shame if Jazwares do finally give up on these. Because I know that there is another set coming out. And then I've seen a few ROH vaults that are being released by them, but there's been nothing like on the Unmatched and Unrivaled series. So hopefully they might possibly carry on, but as it stands, it's not looking hopeful. But yes, these two, and obviously the Billy Gunn, I would say, of the 3, the Billy Gunn is probably the worst of the 3. The tattoos and everything that are on him, the gear is perfect. It's just the face. The face just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't quite do it for me. It just... No, it doesn't look Acclaimed happy. He looks miserable. So it's a shame, really, because otherwise the box set is absolutely great. You got 2 microphones with it. You got 2 hats. One hat I think was for Billy Gunn, and I think this one is supposed to be for Max Caster. But as I say, it doesn't quite go on his head prep because of his hair. He's got one of those hairdos that are too big for the hat. So it could be that they're both for Billy Gunn, and none of the hats are for Caster. I just assumed that one was for Caster because it was right next to him in the box. So, apart from that, three figures, 2 incredible figures, 1 not so good figure, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Meatloaf used to say. So, until next time, Scissor me, Daddy!